Just give them a big round of applause. Our department heads, everybody here on Carnival. Go ahead. Go ahead. There we are. Thank you, everybody. Take a seat. Relax. Relax. You don't have a seat? Oh. The music stopped and you're out. You can have my seat. I don't need a seat. No, seriously, here. Sit on this one, but mind my stuff. Sit on. Who doesn't have a seat? You go. Alex. All right.
I like this side much
I
better.
like the tattoo.
Thank you. It's Florida, by the way. Get your mind out of the gutter.
All right. Here we go. So, hello everybody. Hello. So, before we get into this, we have two special people from the bar department who I've invited to be with us. And is it, let's see, Jeanette? Are you here, Jeanette? Come up. And is it Trevor who's here? And Trevor. Hi. Now you don't know why you're here, do you? Come and stand right over the trapdoor. There you are. Congratulations, because you have been promoted to captain. You see this lady over here, Linda, would you stand up a minute and just walk into the centre here so people can see? I know you hate that, but tough. Hurry up. Right, there we go. Linda cruises, like so many of you, a lot with us. There you go, Linda. You can say hello, Linda.
Hello, Linda.
And you see this lady here, so impressed was she with your service and your fun and your dedication that in your name there is going to be at the St. Jude Children's Research Hospital a brick with Jeanette's name and with Trevor's name and $2,000 of money for research for children's cancer. So Trevor and Jeanette, this young lady has done that for you. COVID protocols don't allow for hugging, but I say, so go hug Linda. Go hug her. Give her a big hand. Thank you, Linda. Thank you. Are these for them? Linda, am I to give them these? Okay, will you give them to them? I'm not delivering. Going up and down. I've got a knackered knee. I can't keep going up and down. There you go, Linda. And a big round of applause for Linda and our two wonderful class staff there.
Real quick on that note, can I just say
So sit down, it's my show.
just on that note, want to let you all know and give a big shout out to everyone who joined us in group for St. Jude. Today, I believe, was the biggest number that we've ever raised in the history of the ship, which it should be, over $15,000. John matched the donations penny for penny and brought us from about $7,500 all the way up to $15,000 today.
And I'm sure that number is going to go up because we are going to be doing a very special auction on the last day, and we're going to start that auction right now. So, who's going to give me $150 to take this gentleman home with you? 200, 5,000 from the man at the back there. Okay. All right, let's sort of talk a little bit about why we're here, because this is a special time and it's a journey of celebration, of a little bit of sadness, a little bit of a look back. But I thought it would be really nice if we introduce you to the people who've been here for a long time, and some of them staying for that very special end of the life of this ship, and it really is exactly that. and the people behind the scenes who have worked so hard and will continue to do so. I'd like to, I was going to start with the captain, we're going to finish with the captain if I may. We'll start with, if you want to pass the microphone down, because I just blew a raspberry into this mic. I'll do it, it's so slow. I would like each and every one of them to introduce themselves. I'd like you to tell everybody your position on board, how long you've worked for Carnival Cruise Line, and then I'll ask a question of each and every one of you, and then at the end of this, we'll turn the microphone over for a few questions from the audience as well. All right, let's start with this wonderful gentleman who's going to stand up and stand. Yes, okay. There we go.
Good afternoon to everyone. My name is Rustan. I'm the environmental officer on board Carnival Ecstasy.
And you're from?
I'm from Bulgaria. It's
Bulgaria.
a country in the Europe, Eastern Europe. Yeah. Working for Carnival for 8 years.
For 8 years. Now keep the microphone because you get your question. Being the environmental officer on board, of course, is so important. We have one on every single ship, and we'd need like 10 hours for you to tell everything about your job. But if you could put your position and how important it is into a minute, how would you describe what your job is on board as environmental officer?
Well, shortly we are making sure that the ship is in compliance with all the regulations that we are for, all the countries that we are for.
Yes, that was a Bulgarian minute. And are you staying on board for the journey to Turkey?
No, actually I have a reliever on board and I'm handing over to him. I'm going to another ship, I'm going to Radiance.
Very happy. Environmental compliance is our #1 priority. We have to protect these beautiful oceans and everything that lives in them, and that's the job this gentleman does. So let's give him a big round of applause. If you have questions, we can do that in a minute. Pass the microphone down.
Hi. I'm Francois. I'm the entertainment director on board. I'm from South Africa, and I'm just under 10 years with the company now.
So obviously, you and the majority of your department won't be staying on board. One of the questions we get asked a lot is, what are they all going to do? And it's obviously different things for different people. But I'd like to talk about the dancers, singers. They've been a cast. So what's happening to them?
So the cast, they usually come together for a contract. After that, they usually get to go on vacation. Then they get to bid for their next contract, and then they'll go to studios and meet up with a new cast, and they'll be there for about two months, and then they come to a ship and install the shows there for y'all.
And one last question, because I promised I would ask this. What's happening to all the costumes?
Some of them we won't be able to really use again, because they've been, some of them I think is as old as the ship, but no, just kidding. So most of them will be going back to studio, and if they are usable, they'll be sent to the new ships if that show is on those particular ships.
And I know we also give a lot to dance schools as well.
Yes,
don't we?
and also a lot
Charities
is
and
donated also.
people, yeah, so we donate a lot of the costumes to children's organisations across the United States. Nothing wrong with old stuff. I'm wearing the same pair of underwear I wore in 1992 when I was cruise director. There's nothing wrong with that. That's your entertainment director. Thank you. Pass the microphone.
Hello, good afternoon everyone. My name is Pascual, I come all the way from Peru. I'm the food operations manager on board. Worked with Carnival for the last 18 years.
18.
Yes.
18 years.
18
Pascual.
years. I'm a teenager now.
So, Pascual, we know obviously, we'll talk more with the captain about this in a moment, that there are going to be some people that are going to be staying on board, and the hotel director was telling me, I think it's 100, about 100 crew members will remain on board. Are you staying? And if so, who else is staying from your department, and why are they staying on board?
I'm not staying with, sadly for me. For my department are 16 assigned. for this crossing, I have my assistant, direct assistant, the chef, and the store manager leading the team, and a few galley attendants.
So, and they'll be obviously cooking meals and preparing
course.
for the 100 crew. And all the food that is left over is going to be what, taken off the ship.
Well, my chef is currently working here.
Yeah.
Tomorrow we're meeting.
So basically, we need your help. We don't want to waste food. So, for goodness sake, eat more. What's wrong with you? Order 20 lobster. Oh, we don't do lobster on 5 days, do we? Okay, order 20 chocolate melting cakes. Is that all right, chef, if we do that?
Yeah, why not?
Why not? Why not? Our food operations manager, 18 years. Company, down we go.
Hi, good afternoon, everybody. My name is Suhas. I'm the beverage operation manager on board.
Oh, look at that. Yes.
Where's the party?
We found their level. Go ahead.
I'm working with Carnival for the last 28 years.
What did you start as? What was your first position?
First position, I started in the galley as a cook, and from there I was promoted to supervisor, and then to management, and today I'm here in front of you.
And you stay on board?
No, I'm not staying. I'm going to hand over to our hotel director. He's going to take over.
You're going to give him the keys to the bars?
I think I don't have a choice.
So we need to talk about that. We need
Yeah.
to have a chat about that.
So I'll be getting off, and my team, when the ship is in Miami, and from there he will take over.
And your team of the bar staff will go to other ships, some on vacation, is that right?
Yes, most of them are on board since we start this ship, so they have a nice contract. And thanks for all of you for wonderful time we had. And some of them who sign on middle of the contract, they are going to go for different ships to finish their contract. Yes.
Very good. Well, thank you for all your service and thank you for up to now making no mistakes apart from giving the keys to the hotel director.
Thank you.
Thank you. Big round of applause to the beverage operations manager.
And hey, we have 3 days from Mobile to Miami after y'all get off the ship, and we get to drink whatever you leave behind, so eat more, drink less.
Wagwan.
Good afternoon, everyone. Again, welcome to the Ecstasy, which should be the best cruise ever. My name is Sam. I'm from Jamaica. I've been with Carnival for almost 35 years. 35 years of fun, I should say. So they kind of double it.
Sammy, are you staying?
Yes, I'm saying.
You're staying. Now, Sammy, you and I have known each other. We've worked both for 35 years for the same company, doing the same thing, working with the same people. I haven't seen you for a few years, and you still look at that smile. Look at it. It's so. You've melted many a heart over the years, Sammy. You've been on this ship quite some time, haven't you? You've done a few contracts on here over the years.
Yes, I mean, I think I got here when it was about a year.
Yeah.
And then I spent quite a few years back for those.
So how are you going to feel when you get to Turkey and you walk away and you see the ship sitting there? Can you describe how you think you'll feel?
You know, I've thought about it, John, and to be honest, I think she'll always be with me.
She'll always be with you. And now, here he is, the trainee beverage operations manager.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Mladen. I'm the hotel director on board Carnival Ecstasy. I have the privilege to work with Carnival for over 10 years as of now. Next year I'm gonna turn 11. And I come all the way from Macedonia, Europe. It's a tinier country than Bulgaria. Yeah.
Is that it?
And that's it.
Okay.
I'm very happy for I'm gonna be acting bar manager. I didn't even know about it.
You didn't know about this?
No, I'm very excited.
You're getting the keys to the
I
bar and you're getting the keys to the dressing room. So all those dresses you've been wanting to wear, you can pick it on now. So this is really good. So who better to tell us a little bit about the journey to Turkey than you, as far as what's going to happen, as far as the crew are concerned, what will they be spending their time doing, and also if you can, a lot of people ask me about what is staying on board the ship, what the shipyard that is taking the ship has actually paid for. So can you maybe just go into that a little bit?
So basically the shipyard had bought the ship itself, right? On exceptions that they allow us to take off the ship, that something is being marked with Carnival logo or it's a value of Carnival background, they allow us to take off the ship. So for example, if we have any speakers that will remain, if we have anything that is locked with Carnival, it's gonna go off the ship. Like we have that beautiful motorbike on the promenade, it's gonna go because that's part of artwork from the ship, so they allow us to take that. The journey to Turkey, I know Captain is going to touch base on that, but it's going to be almost 16, 17 days at sea. We're going to be doing the same what we do. We don't have a guest, but we will have also activities that, you know, we're going to keep ourselves busy like we did when we had before. During the pandemic, we were almost the same number, so we do have gatherings, we meet during the lunch, breakfast, dinner. We have also, you know, activities that keep us moving up. I know that the job, it might not be the same like on the other ships, that we don't have to go further, but to the extent that we're gonna still be, you know, providing service to the crew, you know, we're gonna serve food, we're gonna have open the bar, you know, we'll have security as well, so everything will remain the same like we had before in the pandemic, but without the guests.
It's going to be quite a journey. Excuse me, sitting down, my knees are collapsing. I think it will be a very emotional experience, and I do want to say, maybe you can talk with the captain. Let the crew fish. Just say, 16 days at sea, stick a rod overboard. The environmental officer will be okay with that.
Yeah, I bought the fishing rod.
Yeah, bring the fishing rod. Just send us pictures. Thank you. We're very proud of you.
Yes, you're welcome. Yes.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone. You can stand up. Oh, sorry.
John.
Hi, Ronelle.
Hi, John.
Tell everybody who you are.
Hi, my name is Ronelle. I'm the guest services manager. I'm from South Africa, and I've been 13 years with the company.
And another wonderful example of promoting within, because you started as?
A GSA, Guest Service Associate.
So she's gone all the way through to one of our most trusted and senior guest services managers, and we are very proud of her. Are you staying on board?
Yes, I am.
You are. Now, a lot of people will probably say, why does a guest services manager need to stay on board when there are no guests? But there is another side to the story of what people imagine a guest services manager does, because the clearance, all the different paperwork, and maybe you can explain a little bit about what that entails.
Yes, so going over, we still need paperwork upon arrival, so we still need to submit that. Also in the different ports, we also submit the paperwork as well, so it's always important to submit these documents in order for us to be cleared to dock.
It's going to be 16 days, and then are you going on vacation after that?
Let's see, either vacation or vessel transfer, I'm not sure yet.
Okay, well I hope you know how much you are appreciated by your team and by everybody out here. Thank you so much. Thank you. And, there you go.
Hey John, hello guys, how are you? My name is Marco, staff captain. I'm assisting the captain in his daily duty in terms of safety and security, and I'm happy guys you are here and had a good time. 18 years with the company. My first ship was a Carnival celebration, which retired too. And let's see. Now it's time for Ecstasy to retire.
Yes.
I believe I will hold the captain hands until the end.
You hold his hand. Now, the staff captain is a position that is really never in the spotlight. The spotlight always goes deservedly to the captain, chief engineer, but a ship is only as good as the staff captain, as a captain once said to me. Could you tell us a little bit about what a staff captain and the general sailing of a ship, what your job is all about?
Yes, I'm in charge, let's say, in overall of the safety, when it comes to everything of LSA, lifeboats, life raft, your personal safety. Also, I supervise the security team, security assistants. We have a group of 12 security guards. I believe you see all around the ship, keep always the situation under control. And then monitoring, also supervising the officer on the bridge on they do, let's say, their daily works. Also in charge of, I'm head department of deck department and supervising the general maintenance and general condition, what you see of the Carnival Ecstasy. I hope you had a great impression of how it looks.
Well, I have to say, and I'm going to name drop here, and I hate to do that, but I was talking just this morning, or messaging with the chairman of Carnival Corporation, telling him how many people had come up to me and said, why are we sailing the ship? She may be 35 years old, but she looks fabulous. She's in such wonderful condition. Many people involved in that, and Marco is at the top of that list. So, as I said, do you mind if I just speak Italian with him for a little bit? Thank you very much for everything that you have done. Thank you. Grazie mille, grazie. Grazie.
Hello everyone, my name is Antonio. Hi everyone. I'm a staff chief engineer. I'm with Carnival since 2006, 15 years, 16 years. So happy to see you here. And I'm so sad that I will bring the second ship for Carnival to the scrapyard. The first one was Fantasy. So I can tell you that was really, before you ask, I can tell you, even if it's a piece of metal, part of your emotion is going with it. But as our city manager say, she will be always with us.
I couldn't have said it better. That's wonderful. You've done this so you know what's going to happen. How many of the engineering department will be staying on the ship?
They will stay, we will stay like 24, 25, the minimum requirement to manning the engine room, which is until the end will be on, everything will be on, even for our small group of crew, air condition, toilet, galleys, bar and so on. And mainly the engine running.
If you ever want to meet a group of people who are never, ever in the spotlight, I mean, they very rarely come out from the engine room. They sleep on a hammock tied between the engines. But in all seriousness, the engineers on the ship, without them, we would go nowhere. So to Chief Engineer and Staff Chief Engineer of the team, grazie.
Thank you.
Forza Napoli, grazie.
Hey everyone.
Okay.
Hold on, real quick. Can I get a big hey, Alex? Thanks everyone.
So you're not staying, I take it.
Oh God, no.
Tell them where you're going.
So I have been lucky enough to be the cruise director here since the second cruise back in operation. I've been on board since February 5th. I had a quick little 3-week break at home, but other than that, this has been my home for the past almost 9 months, everyone. After this,
So many familiar faces in here. It's great to see so many of you again. When we are done here, I'll be getting off the ship in Miami on the 18th, and then I begin the very long journey home to Fort Lauderdale. And I'll be off until January 3rd when I'm joining the Radiance out in Long Beach. I'll be there for a couple months, and then I'll be going over to the Legend in Maryland starting in March. I'll be there for a couple months. Yeah. And I've been with Carnival since 2015, so about 7.5 years now.
Andrew, thank you so much. You're doing a wonderful job. Thank you. All right. Captain, if you'd like to step up. I have to film this bit because the questions I'm going to give you, the answers are going to need to be seen by all the people on my page. So I have to walk down here. Sorry. I'm going to get somebody to film this for me. Hello. Where are you from?
Birmingham.
Oh God. So, there you go. Do you know how to do it? You've got one, right? So just do it that way and press, when I give you a subtle nod, just press the video thing. Can you do that? You want her to do it? Yeah, yes. Oh, you've got a t-shirt with my picture on. Have you seen me, it says. I was in Birmingham. This is an absolute true, sorry Captain, true story, I'll be really quick. I was sitting in a restaurant and with my friend, and I said, "This is a nice place. We have a place in England called Birmingham." And he said, "You don't pronounce it like that. You say Birmingham." And I said, "No, it's Birmingham." And he said, "No, it's Birmingham." Yeah, like that. And I said, "We argued Birmingham." So I said, "Hold on." He said, "Absolutely true." I said, "Let me ask somebody that works here." And I walked over and I said, "Can you pronounce the place where we are?" And she went, "Burger King." Are we ready? All right. I'll give you a subtle nod when I'm ready. Yeah, man. We have a lekker ding, you know. Subtle nod, and you press play, okay? Hello.
Hello.
Tell everybody who you are, how long you've been with the company, and we'll go from there.
Good afternoon, first of all. Good afternoon. I'm the captain of the ship. I'm working with Carnival since 2001, so it's over 20 years that I'm working here. And I'm from Italy. I live in a little town in southwest coast of Italy that's called Sorrento.
So, Captain, you have the, I don't know what the right word, normally we'd say the honour, the privilege, which it is, but it's also such an emotional finish to the ship. And probably the question that everybody wants to know is, what are you going to do? What happens to the ship? Where do you put it? And how does it all work? Because what you're about to do, I would imagine, is foreign to any training that you've ever had. So could you just explain to everybody that in 16 and 20 days time, what you'll be doing?
Well, we will be leaving from Mobile on the 15th, bound to Miami, where we're gonna stay 3 days, and then from Miami we will be leaving on the 20th, and we plan to arrive at the final destination that is in Turkey, Aliağa is called, place on the 7th of November. So we will be sailing with slow speed, and during these 17 days, well, we will prepare everything that has to be prepared for the new buyer of the ship. So in order for him that when he come on board, he's gonna find everything properly placed. We will arrive there on the 7th of November. Most probably we will stay 1 day at anchor, and the following morning we will proceed to beach the ship. That practically is not even really a beach because it's a slide made of cement. It's not actual beach. We will that morning we will before to beach ship we will disembark all the crew members. So the most of the crew members that are not part of let's say technical crew members will disembark early morning, most probably around 5-6 o'clock in the morning, and we will remain only 20-25 crew members that are practically the person in charge to be on the bridge, and obviously the engineer, because we will have to have all the engine ready by the time we will have to beach the ship. Then once the ship will beach, we will have a local pilot as well coming on board. There will be a Turkish pilot that will be on board to make this last mile, and then once we will beach the ship, we will still to disconnect a few things before then we will have we will disembark. Not sure yet if it will be by crane or if we will be able to disembark via a tender from National Government.
So you're actually driving the ship, navigating the ship out of the water onto dry land. I mean, that's what's happening. What kind of speed do you do to do that?
And that says according to the pilot, you know, it happened on previous ship that some pilot request full speed, so they were 15-16 knots, while some other only 7 to 8 knots. Maybe it's only according to the weather condition.
Yeah.
If there is more windy, the pilot is requesting more speed. Because the spot where we will have to beach the ship is not very big, and there are ships on both sides. And so it's mainly according to the weather conditions.
I'm not going to ask you how you feel now, because I think that would be a bit premature, because I'm sure it's going to be many emotions. I hope that somebody on the bridge can hold the phone up because I think we should all experience this, because we've said goodbye to her, and even though there'll be a lot of tears, I think some people would like to see the final goodbye. So maybe we'll do that. But I know how hard it is to say goodbye. But you'll be saying hello to another ship soon. You'll be back, and we'll have the fond memories of all of this. But what's the date you'll be doing this?
Should be the 8th of November.
So on the 8th of November. I'll confirm it, so I let everybody know, but I think it would be nice if we all have a little thought for the crew members and the captain and the engineers and the bridge officers as they beach the ship. There you go, it's beach. I can't say it as well. As they beach this ship, and last time they did it, they took them off in a cherry picker, the emotions are going to be everywhere, so we're very proud of you, Captain, and to you and your crew, we wish you bon voyage on this last journey. Thank you so much. Thank you. I'm coming down. Oh, you've done it. All right, thank you. Yes. I've got a bad knee. All right. So, Entertainment Director Cruise, how long do I have here? What time do I need to be out?
We got about 25 more minutes.
Perfect. So we have a gentleman who's holding a microphone. I don't know his name, I'm so sorry. Adrian! Hello, Adrian. Holding the microphone aloft like a fishing trophy. What I'd like you to do, we'll get as many in as we can. Adrian, if you want to do, just so we do this, we'll start on this side and do 4. And then we'll do 4 on that side as well. If you have a question, give us a wave, stand up, tell us your first name, where you're from, and you can ask the question, then I'll decide who's going to answer it for you. All right.
Well, I don't have a question. I have something to give you.
Okay.
Her name is Debbie, by the way.
Hello, Debbie, by the way. Who's this for? Oh, for me? I'm a knighted duck. Look at that. Can I? Okay, this. Oh, Pop Heart Duck. Thank you. Well, thank you so much. The hand railings of the Mardi Gras. Oh, you're very kind. Oh my goodness. And my little mug. You bought those for me. Thank you. No, this is, I don't want any more. No, I've only got one suitcase. You have something to give the captain. All right, captain, would you come over here? She's got something to give the... I know what this is. This is a special coin. Now, I'm actually going to be auctioning off some of these. Is the gentleman that made Pam, is the gentleman that made them here? No? Okay. We'll have... Pardon, Pam? Yeah. He's not here. And you're wearing that. Thank you. Thank you. Actually, I'm going to ask you a favour. This coin is very special. I'll talk more about it in a minute. Could you hold those for me? Thank you. Thank you. And Debbie, can I ask you a favour? You see this stuff? As you've given it to me on the stage, I'm going to give it a name in a minute, okay? Can it go on the bridge for the final journey?
Sir, I gave it to you. It's yours to do with it.
Thank you. So, Captain, I want us to sit right on the navigational console, right? We're going to call, I've got to think of, we'll call him, I want to call him after Debbie because we can't call him Debbie. He looks like, we'll call him Sir Lancelot. We're going to call him Sir Lancelot. So he's going to sit on and that'll bring you luck, okay? All the way. Thank you so much. Question. Thank you, Debbie. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes, sir. Right there. Thank you.
My name is Don Walker. I'm from Georgia. And I would just like, I thank God that I've been on this ship with these incredible crew. I really have. But I'd like to ask if Carnival is not going to have a ship, you know, if they're going to do away with the Ecstasy, why aren't they going to have a ship in Mobile next year?
So, the reason for that is they lost my suitcase. And I said, you know what, you don't deserve a ship. I've been everywhere. And what happens? Let me tell you, the future for Mobile is very bright. There's going to be a slight pause. We have new ships coming. We have 5 new ships with Luminosa, with Carnival Celebration, Carnival Jubilee, the Venezia, Firenze. So we're just moving some things around. But on the 6th of October next year, you will have Carnival Spirit making her home here in Alabama. She'll be doing what a lot of people who cruise out of Mobile have been asking about, longer itineraries, new destinations. You've got a lot of new features, plus she's having a dry dock before, and we'll tell you more about that. So Mobile will definitely have a bright future, Carnival Spirit, and we are very excited to continue to cruise from here. Thank you. Thank you. Next.
Good afternoon, John.
Hello.
Hey, my name is Kevin. I actually don't have a question for you, but I do have an answer for 2 of your cruisers.
Yes.
I had the distinct honor of decommissioning a U.S. carrier back in 1990, the U.S. War C. She was built right after World War II and actually served over 50 years. My distinction on that was I was the second generation to serve aboard that ship.
Wow.
And it was an honor to decommission her, and she's been with her.
So, what would you say to the captain and the crew? How are they going to feel?
They're going to miss it. They really are. They're going to miss the crew. They're going to miss the times that you had, good and bad. And no matter what, she'll be with you to the end. Because she always with us. You just hope, they end up scrapping the whole sea also.
Thank you, Captain. There you are. And thank you for your service. Thank you, thank you.
I'm Diane from Bedford, Mississippi.
Hello. Hold the microphone nice and close then.
Okay.
Where are you from?
Bedford, Mississippi.
Suddenly the Dukes of Hazzard episode here. Gulfport,
Yes.
Alabama, Mississippi. Got it.
That's our neighbors.
Sorry, I have to say, sorry to interrupt you. Wow, some of you were mad at me yesterday for wearing that shirt. Rolling the Tide, Alabama. was something with all burning or all burn or something. He was so upset. That was the only thing that fit me in the gift shop at the airport and at Walmart. Sorry, carry on.
Thank you. My question is, there is a gold coin planted on the ship. What is going to happen to that coin?
Captain?
Yes, we will be sending this coin in the office. We will be sending this coin to the office, like many other things that are here from when the ship was first built, like the bell of the ship and so on. All those things are going to the office that they will probably all display somewhere in the office, or they will be sending on other ships, like we did with the Rolls Royce. I don't know if anyone of you was here before. On the promenade, we used to have a Rolls Royce. This one has been sent to the Carnival celebration. So if you're gonna go there, you're gonna find this on the Carnival celebration.
The coin is going to remain for the voyage. So to take it off now, I think would be considered very unlucky to do that. So it's going to remain, and as the captain said, it's going to be featured either on another ship or somewhere in the office, because they are very lucky, right? They're considered to be part of the seagoing tradition, as is for the hotel director to wear the dancers' costumes on the journey to Turkey. Do we have another question? I'll lift my head up to there after this one. There you go. And next time, come earlier and get a better seat. All right. Yes, ma'am.
My name is June. I'm from outside Atlanta. One, I'll check the Harley Davidson. Can you just give that to me? My question is actually not my question. I put a picture of my little duck online, and somebody named Jenny asked me to ask you what ship you're going to be on next, because she wants to get on it.
Well, I'm. You know what? I've got sort of my. That's very kind of you. I've got my schedule planned, or schedule, I should say. I'm going to Finland to collect the celebration and do some work on there and show you the new ship. I'm going on the 26th of this month, and then on and off the celebration. We've got the transatlantic and stuff. And then my next cruise after that will be on Magic with 700 people who have signed up for that one. And then I'm basically going to go, I don't know, so I'm not really decided yet, but I'm sure I get to cruise with her. You know what, I honestly, and I mean this from the bottom of my heart, and most sincerely, if I didn't already have to be on Celebration, which I do, I honestly would be staying here to do that voyage with them. I really would. I mean, they probably don't want me. That was a wonderful testament of her. Yeah, thank you.
We will be happy, we will be happy.
Grazie, come on, thank you very much. So, thank you so much, and the Harley, just ride her away. There you go. Next question. Oh yes, sorry. Cheap seats. Stand up. You used to work for Carnival, not on this ship, on the Celebration. Hello, tell everybody what you did. Guest services. What were you? You were a dancer? With Rand, of course. Wonderful magician, great friend of mine, and casino, all on the Celebration. You were with me on a holiday, and you got your old name tag on. I'm so sorry, tell me your name. You're Oz? You're kidding me. You're Oz? No way. I have no idea, I never really. No clue. No, I'm joking. Are you really Oz? We worked together on the Celebration, and I was assistant bar manager. 1989. Oh my goodness, Oz. What you three? I mean, these are the people, the foundation of the crew members that we have today. Thank you so much. Please, Oz, leave me on a bit of paper. cabin number at guest services, okay? And I'll give you a call, we'll have a cup of tea. Oh my goodness. He worked with a magician, I'll be really quick, Rand, and this is back on the ship. The finale of Rand's show was where he turned a magician, a dancer, into a 360-pound cougar, which lived on the ship, right? And it lived on the sun deck, right? Obviously you couldn't do it now, but in a cage, and it was unbelievable. People would go up there, you know, for a bit of nighttime. I love you, let us look at the stars together. And then this big pair of eyes would come out. And there used to be piles of urine all the way down from people. My goodness, give them a big hand. Thank you so much. Welcome home. The celebration of fabulous.
I'm
Sorry.
pretty sure we still got some cougars on board.
We do. I saw one of them yesterday, and I know she's married, so she's actually a cheater. She's a cheater. Someone's going to have to explain that to the staff chief, and he's not laughing at that one. Antonio, let's crack on. Made my day, fabulous.
So I'm Larry from Chattanooga, Tennessee. So for the staff captain, outstanding job maintaining this boat.
Yeah.
Why are you throwing it away?
Yes, the staff captain, why are we selling the ship?
That's the question I asked to the captain too. We were trying to all chip in and buy it, but it was too expensive for us.
Yeah, it's a difficult question, and I don't really have the total answer, except, you know, all good things come to an end and new things come with new bells and new whistles and water parks and big screens and all that kind of thing. But it's important to know that a lot of investment is going to continue in this class of ship, because we still have Paradise and we still have Carnival Elation, and there are no plans to sell those two. You know, I totally understand. I walk around here and we're going to miss it very much. Thank you. Yes, ma'am.
Hello, everyone. My name is Dawn. I'm formerly from New Jersey, but now live in Florida. This is my 27th cruise with Carnival. Wow. This was actually my first cruise with my mother back in 1997 on the Ecstasy. And since then, I've been on several times since then over the years. Which I lost my mother to COVID 2 years ago, so she's not with me today. I want to thank you all for everything you've done over the years with Carnival, with the ship. The ship is still beautiful, looks like it's brand new, and my hat's off to you. And thank you for everything. Thank you, John, for everything.
Thank you. You know, I don't want to labour the point or cause you any more sadness, but we think now of COVID as statistics, and for those of you that read my Facebook page, all the people who don't believe that it existed and that it was this and it was that, behind those statistics are names. And your mum's first name was? Barbara. Barbara is not a statistic. Barbara was the mother of this beautiful lady here, and we must never forget that.
My name is Bob. I'm from London, Kentucky.
From where in Kentucky?
London.
I didn't know that. There's a London in Kentucky.
Yes, sir.
Wow, and we sound exactly alike, don't we? We're just looking in a mirror.
Is there any plans to get some smaller ships that can go under the bridges in Jacksonville, Baltimore, and Tampa, because the more we lose of these ships, the less choices Carnival's going to be having.
Yeah. Well, the answer at the moment is we still have, let's see, Elation, Paradise, Spirit, Pride, Legend, and Miracle. So those ships are still able to. Can the Spirit class captain go from Jacksonville? Yes, it did. I lose thought of that. To be honest, no more likelihood of us building smaller ships. You see, to attract new cruisers, which we have to, as much as we love the loyalty that each and every one of you has shown, to attract new people to cruising, we have to offer bells and whistles. And to offer the bells and whistles, we have to build bigger ships. And the profitability of building bigger ships and the numbers that you can get on board. But that's why I think it's important to remember that we have this class of ship. We just added Luminosa, and I got to see Luminosa. She is beautiful, really beautiful. She's in Australia now, but she's coming back to do Alaska. And if you want to choose a ship to do Alaska on, I would recommend Luminosa. But there are no plans to say goodbye to Baltimore or Jacksonville or Tampa. We're looking at building a ship of 15,000 tons carrying 80 people for the Cleveland, Ohio market. We'll continue to support those ports, and maybe if I don't know if dredging is possible, never say never, because maybe they could dredge for us to allow bigger ships. Where do we go now? ED, am I okay? You tell me when to stop, okay? Yes, at the back, of the side.
Hi, John. My name is Diane. I'm from Nashville, Tennessee. This is my 75th Carnival cruise. And I wanted to say that the last time we cruised out of Mobile was on the holiday. We did the last sailing of that, and there was nothing like this, all the events that are going on. And it was just a little sad, so I really appreciate everything that's going on, because it's sad when you lose a ship, it really is.
Thank you. Can I just say, this is going to sound so patronising, but hear me wait till I get to the end before you go, or he's talking about himself and how good he is. I don't know if you'll remember, about 6 months ago, when I wrote on Facebook that it was going to be the last cruise and I was going to be there. Lots of you saw that and decided to book. When I announced that, we had less than 100 cabins sold for this last cruise. It was nothing. And then all of you booked. And all of you booked because you felt that it was right to say goodbye to a ship that meant so much to so many people and be part of history. And for that we are eternally grateful, and thank you so very much for saying goodbye. And I think in our hearts we'll also be saying goodbye maybe to the fantasy, the inspiration, the fascination and the imagination part of this that we didn't get a chance to do during COVID. Thank you so much. Thank you. Sorry, I didn't remember the lady's name. What was it? Diane. Thank you for that lovely sentiment. Thank you. All right.
Hi, I'm Nancy originally from New York, and now I live in Virginia Beach near the Norfolk port. I was going to ask the captain, what is your next ship?
Let's see, November I should be going home in vacation, and next trip should be next year, most probably, but it's not sure it will be the Carnival Liberty.
I haven't done Baltimore or Norfolk since the restart. I've done them both many times. I am definitely putting Norfolk on my schedule for next year. I want to see for myself a little thing that maybe we can work and do better on there, but I would hope to sail on the Magic. We've got some more dates, some more exciting news for Norfolk and for Baltimore for 2024 that we'll be posting very soon. Thank you so much. Finally, I'd be prepared, we'd all be prepared to sit here for another hour, but the entertainment director said no. Just so you know. Now what's coming up next? Bingo. Don't mess with bingo. Hello.
Hi, John.
I love your shirt. The Port of Cleveland welcomes you. They're all looking at me like a farmer at the opera right now. They have no idea. It's a long story. Thank you. That's made my day. I have to take a picture later. Go ahead.
I'm from Cleveland, Ohio.
Okay, stop. So, this guy writes to me on Facebook, very upset, capital letters, that I never mentioned Cleveland. Carnival's never put a cruise ship there. We treat him and the city with disrespect. What is it about Cleveland that Carnival and I hate so much? So I explained and I said I'd mention Cleveland now and then, which I do pretty much 100 times a week. But there are wonderful people that live there like this.
I got a few things for you.
Thank you. Oh, God. Thank you so much. Someone in Ohio thinks I'm awesome. Oh, thank you, my new teacup. Thank you so much. Pardon?
Turn it around, please.
Turn it around. I'd rather be in Cleveland. There you go. Thank you so much. Lorna June. Oh, shortbread. These are all mine. And some tea. Oh, thank you so much for that, Captain. Hansel Cozumel, let's go to Cleveland. Alright, we do have to stop. I'm going to do one more thing with the guys here. I just wanted to show you, because I promised the gift shop manager I would. We will have from Cozumel onwards, big, if you already bought, they went out too early at the wrong size, so if you already got a little small one, after sailing from Cozumel, if you take it up there, they'll give you the replacement. But for those that haven't got one, the big charts the captain has signed already, I'll be signing them on the last day. They're under $5. A really wonderful final last voyage chart. You can get them from the photo gallery, which is on deck 9, from after sailing from Cozumel. So go get those from the gift shop. If you spend over $50, they told me you're going to get a free cup. This is only in the next 2 hours. A free mug, which as soon as you pour hot water in, it all lights up as Carnival and it says the name of the ship and all that. It's like a magic cup. So you can get that. I'll also be signing the ship. They only have 100 left. And the Carnival Ecstasy ship, which is about $14, because they've got to get rid of everything. If you buy one of these, you get a free 5-carat diamond with it as well. And you really don't. And finally, the 50th anniversary. Could you open that for me? Because I'm not very good. They've only got 100 of these, but they want to get rid of them. These are the whiskey glasses. They're $60, but if you go there and mention, you say to the lady over there, I am a friend of the captain's, they'll give it to you for $26. That's 4 of these heavyweight crystal glasses, because they want to get rid of them all there. That's in the gift shop that side. Now, we're going to go down the line very quickly. I'll start with you, okay? I want you to, you've got in 10 words or less, right? Your favorite, absolutely favorite part of this ship. Go.
The nudie deck.
What? The nudie deck?
No.
I've seen you up there, it's no big thing. Stop it. It's not worth it. Antonio. Antonio, if you could choose to take one thing from this ship with you, what would you take? You could pick anything from on board.
one on the black outside
the black.
Yeah.
Just take it. Take it. If you we have to do bingo. If you weren't the staff captain of the ship and for the next contract you had to choose a different position that's not on the deck, what position would you like to do?
Dancer.
Why not? Can we put him in the show?
Yeah.
He's a good dancer. He's a good dancer.
You can drive the magic bus tonight.
If you had a message to all these people, because a lot of them know you so well, what would your message be to say thank you to everyone?
We hope to see you all soon again. And thank you for cruising with us.
What size dress do you wear?
Large.
Thank you. Sammy, in your best Jamaican accent, would you wish all these people a wonderful cruise for me?
Oh, but have an irie time on board.
Irie. That's my woman, what should I do? No, I can't sing that, no. What's your favourite cocktail from the alcohol bar? The bar manager, in case you didn't. Oh, sorry. Should I ask the bar manager?
There are so many cocktails, but spicy chipotle is my favorite.
Spicy. What's your favourite, everyone? Good, it's free. So, you're the food operations manager. If we were, obviously you know everything about food, if we were coming to your house in Peru, right, what would you cook for us? My favourite, grits. Never mind. Favourite show on board?
Flick.
Flick. A lot of people like that one. And finally, what's a better country, Bulgaria or Macedonia?
Oh, both of them are disastrous.
Diplomacy. All right. Oh, sorry. Sorry. Right by the environmental officer, that wasn't thank you for this. The gentleman who gave you this coin, are you the one that made these? I get confused. No, you've just given this as a coin and I'm going to be, thank you so much. We'll auction this off for St. Jude. Absolutely beautiful. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, the people behind me have been the life and soul of this ship for many weeks and many months. And some of them are taking on a final journey to Turkey. And for the next 4 days, they're going to do everything they possibly can to continue the fun and make sure that you have the very best of times. I'm going to ask this lady and gentleman to stand, if you would be so kind. And as they do, I hope you will recognise them in the usual way and say thank you to your